I'm standing here with Dr. Bill Caro and with Mrs. Joan Peters. Joan, you're very widely known as the author of the Bible of the Right, From Time Immemorial. You've been in Israel now for a couple of weeks. Last stop here, Hebron. What in Hebron strikes you?
Oh, the history. It's awesome.
When
the new archaeological dig, that's awesome. The surround of 97% of the land by Arabs is also awesome. It's terrifying that Israel's government has put Hebron in this situation.
Bill, what's the most interesting thing you've seen here in Israel?
Oh, it's hard to say. I've been in Israel many times. This is my first time to Hebron, and I find this a remarkable place. I think one of the remarkable things about Hebron is the continuity of the Jewish community going way back to biblical times. And as American citizens, we don't know much about it. We don't learn much about it. We kind of take it for granted. We know about Israel. We are with a group that strongly support Israel, but Hebron, we read about, but being here is really important, and we're so gratified to be here.
Joan, I asked you, and really we didn't even discuss it, but what brought about From Time Immemorial?
It's really a tough question. The short answer is I think it was a dibbock, because I don't see how I could have done it now myself. But it went from pillar to pillar, and one question begot another, and the research was fascinating to me. I love research, and I found all kinds of things I didn't expect to find, and in the process, I had no idea what I was up against when I started. And when I finished, I had no idea what it was going to inspire. And I'm terribly humbled and gratified by the fact that people care so much about what I found. It was there, it was all there. I just found it.
I'm going to ask you, both of you, one last question. Bill, your last name is Caro. Who do you go back to?
Well, in direct lineage, according to a family tree that my Uncle Joseph did in 1962, the direct lineage is back to a Rabbi Avigdor Caro, who is from Prague, I believe in the 14th century, and his gravesite is still in the oldest part of the Jewish cemetery in Prague. Rabbi Yosef Caro of Svat is a parallel line. I am definitely not a direct descendant of his, but it's a parallel line.
So you have tremendous, what they call here, yichus, pedigree.
Yes.
Okay.
And I acquired it,
and you acquired
artificially.
It. And so for there were a lot of his students that wandered around here also. Joan, last question for you before I let you go. It's very difficult, but you have plans to do any more writing?
Yes.
What?
No, we don't talk about that.
Oh, you don't talk about
No.
that. Well, if you'd like to do anything about Hebron, politics here today, whatever, we'll be happy to help you.
Thank you.
It's really a pleasure having you here. It's very exciting, and we look forward to having you back.
We will be back.
Well,
I
we
will
have been absolutely delighted
for sure.
to be here. It's been very important to us.
More time to spend and more people to meet, I hope.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Toda rabah.